ready?
Yeah. All shared. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect?
Yeah.
Yes, we start.
Okay.
Oh, we already have this.
Okay. Hello, my name is Raymond.
And I am the wife, Emily.
Okay. And you're watching the Emily and Raymond show.
Yes, you are. And today we're going to talk about different Christmas stories and memories throughout the years while we were growing up and more recent Christmases as well.
Okay.
Would you like to start, hubby?
Nah, you start. I don't really have any stories. I have to think about some.
Okay. Well, I will start off with last year's Christmas, probably the most depressing Christmas that I can think of in my entire life. Main reason being my grandma died that year. She died literally 2 months before Christmas, around Halloween. She died. Ironic timing that she died 2 days before Halloween. But anyway, it was the very first Christmas that my family had to go without her. She always made Christmas special. She used to refer to herself as Mother Claus. Even when I was older, even when I didn't know, even when I knew Santa Claus wasn't real and everything, she'd always say that, you know, just the festivity and everything. So my mom and I ended up spending Christmas all by our lonesome selves in Belleville without my grandma. And you know what was the worst thing? The next day, guess what we had to eat for dinner, for Christmas dinner?
Pizza?
No, worse than that, because I got ill from the food. Take a guess. What can make you sick during Christmas if it's not cooked properly?
Turkey.
Chicken.
Chicken.
I got salmonella.
Oh, I can relate.
I got salmonella. The next day, my stomach started feeling off on Christmas Day, and I'm like thinking, uh-oh. And I was supposed to go to the States and visit my stalker. That's the funny thing in Syracuse, New York, but I ended up not being able to visit him because I said to him, I cannot travel 7 hours by bus when I am going to vomit on the bus. I threw up on Boxing Day. It was horrific. And then I ended up spending the rest of the week with my ex-boyfriend because I had nobody else to celebrate Christmas with. My dad was
you were
working.
telling me about that too.
I was. We hadn't met in person yet. That's the funny thing.
And I was working at Cineplex.
Yeah.
Around that time. I was there.
Yeah.
That was around me on Christmas Eve when I got locked in a freezer for 2 hours. Oh.
Last year?
I didn't tell you about that?
No, you didn't, hubby.
I was working Christmas Eve, and we did the kitchen close down, and I went into the freezer to go, I think, inventory fries. And I knew that the door mechanism, normally it's not supposed to lock you from the inside. You can push the button and let you up. Okay. No, the door it just jammed, froze, and I was just in there for maybe, I don't know, I think an hour and a half before someone actually opened the door, and they saw me inside, like, hugged me to call. I'm like, I did. No one answers your phone, and if you look at my phone, it's frozen to my keys. So that's why I lost on my cell phone too. What? I had a Samsung S3 at the time.
That's
so I went to pull the keys off to show the guy and just cracked. That's how frozen it was in there. Right?
Good Lord. And that was last year, around the same time that I was having my nightmare
Yeah, because also that was around the time too when I got stabbed in the hand teaching someone how to make Caesar salad.
Where?
At the same kitchen. That's my last year holiday season was very annoying in that sense.
It was annoying, and you know what? I literally, the best thing about it was basically winning a $200 gift card from a place that I recently got fired from. I won a $200 gift card. I'll pull it out of my wallet and show the audience. I still have it, even though it doesn't have money on it anymore.
Actually, no, I lied. That was 2015's holiday story.
Oh, well then what happened to 2016
2016, I was, actually, I don't think anything bad really happened in 2016.
You.
I worked the overnight shifts, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
Interesting.
And, you know, it's very sad when you have a whole hotel of like 1,000 employees and only 6 unlucky bastards have to work.
And you were one of them.
Christmas overnight.
You were one of the 6.
Yeah, but we had a decent meal. They gave us food at 2 in the morning, and they made us nice custom Christmas.
Did they do a Secret Santa? They could have done a Secret Santa.
No, they don't do that.
That's stupid. I won a $200 gift card from the place that I got fired from. The best place, the best thing that came out of that place. I worked there for over a year. Another call center was a $200 gift card for the Scarborough Town Center.
Didn't you buy your guest purse or something?
Yes, I bought a guest purse. I got some nice boots from Simon's. I got a couple of tops, a really nice sparkly top which I'll wear next week. All thanks to that place that fired me. This was the best thing that came out of working there. So.
I don't think I've ever gotten any gift cards from work. But on that note of Secret Santa, every workplace I've worked at, they've never done anything for like the holidays.
That sucks.
Not even Secret Santa, not no gift exchange, no cards. No, I lied.
Wow.
The last place, they gave you a birthday card.
Interesting.
That was really it. But other than that, nothing for the holidays.
Weird.
You're lucky to they figured having a Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving dinner, something that was a privilege.
Wow.
Right?
Interesting.
You have to earn that. I'm like, what kind of like
workplace are you?
Rustic, cold shoulder Canadian workplaces?
You're Ebenezer Scrooge is what they are. Bah humbug.
Exactly.
That's
right?
what they are. They're bah humbug.
But then I find that it's only like the GTA, from what I noticed, that really does this. Because if you go to like, I asked around people in different provinces, like up north in Ontario and stuff. Yeah, they all do like Secret Santa, lighting of workplace Christmas trees, that kind of stuff. But Toronto's like, nope, screw you. You gotta work.
We're Ebenezer. We want your money. We don't want to give. It's all about receiving and not giving. That's how they think. Exactly.
Actually, I saw a Christmas Carol for the first time in a while.
Oh, it's great. A black and white, in the original black and white version.
I found a sign when I was up, when I left therapy yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Woodbine when I was at Woodbine in like Danforth, there's at a door, they have the original Christmas Carol like poster from the movie.
Nice.
$200. I'm like, that's nice.
That's a Christmas tradition in my family.
But if you look at that, I'm like, that's a pretty nice picture. I would buy it if I had the money, because even if you buy it, you keep it as a collector.
Nice.
Collector item. It's worth a lot of money too.
That's cool.
Still, I like walking around the city finding different stuff, especially around this time of year.
Awesome.
You never know. Like if you ever look at my Instagram, you'll see all the random Christmas photos and silly photos I get. Yeah. People love these things. I get so many comments and stuff on them too.
Yeah. Nice.
For other Christmas stories, I'm not sure.
I got a few things. I got a few memories. Okay, so there are 3 things that when I was a kid made December extra special for me. Unfortunately, these things don't matter anymore because I'm an adult. I'm not a kid anymore, so I basically provide for myself. But when I was a kid, see, I'm an only child, first of all. So everyone thinks only children are spoiled. Not necessarily. Yes and no for me. My parents were divorced. And my birthday is a few weeks before Christmas. You can imagine those 3 things would make me get double or triple the gifts than an average person would. As a kid, I probably did. You know, gifts from 2 parents, no siblings to share them with, and divorce and everything comes with that, and birthday as well. Or sometimes I get one gift for Christmas and birthday, which I'm like, oh, well. You know
that's what I do to my sister.
Oh, that's nice.
No, that's mainly because her birthday is a month after Christmas.
Oh. Oh, so that shouldn't count.
So I'm like, okay, so I'll give you if I don't have money to give you anything during December, like this year, the 2 workplaces I work for still haven't paid me. Yeah. So I won't be able to give her anything for Christmas probably. But at least her birthday's January 23rd. So I can give her something like 2 or more.
Well, that's a month after. That's not as close to Christmas as my birthday. I get screwed over more than she would.
Yeah, you're December 5th.
Yeah.
My buddy, his birthday is December 26th, and he's never gotten a
that would really suck.
Never gets a birthday gift because his mom's like, oh, your birthday's Christmas Day. You get whatever on Christmas Day. Your birthday, I don't know you.
Oh my god.
That's kind of mean. I'm like,
that's dumb. Like, even if you were to just get 1 small gift for Christmas and 1 small gift for birthday, then it would be make it more special, right? Like that's what I would do if I had kids and they were born there. But anyway, continuing on. So when I was in grade 8. We did a Secret Santa thing in grade 8 before our graduation, a few months before. And the guy in my class, I think he had a bit of a crush on me. He's married now, actually, and he's on my Facebook friends. And I know it sounds like I'm stalking him because I know that he's married. I wouldn't have known without Facebook that he's married now. Zach McDonald. Zach McDonald, if you're watching this right now, I remember the gift that you got me for Secret Santa. 11 years ago. Yes, 10 years ago. No, sorry, 11 years ago. 2006. Yeah, I feel so old when I say this. Anyway, so he got me one of those, those ornaments where you open up a box. It's like a ballerina comes out, kind of like a jewelry box, and it plays music.
Oh, like the musical box, basically.
But it wasn't a musical box. It was a Christmas or themed one. Really nice. You just open it up. I still have it to this day. I think it still works. You twist it at the back, opens up. I think it played a Christmas carol. Maybe it was just like a jewelry box music. But I think it had a skating rink inside of it or something. And I'm like thinking, nice gift to get someone for Secret Santa, because I don't remember what I got my Secret Santa. I actually don't remember who my Secret Santa was, but I remember that I was his Secret Santa. He was my Secret Santa. Sorry. And I felt so bad because I didn't spend nearly as much money, I think, on the gift that I gave to somebody else that he had spent on me. And anyway, Zach, if you're watching this, I might tag you in the comments. I don't know if you remember giving me this or not, but if I had this ornament that you gave me in grade 8, I would totally show it to the audience now because I still have that in my room at my parents' place. So, yeah.
Yeah, my grandma one year, she gave me this big kind of snow globe.
Oh, yeah.
So probably maybe put 2 of these water balls together, so like kind of that big. And inside's a little Christmas village, and you hit the button, and it lights up your whole room, projects big Christmas things all over.
You don't still have it then?
I think my mom probably has it because she didn't really trust me with it because it's pure glass.
Oh,
One knock like this, it shatters instantly.
Oh yeah, that would be easy.
So I think my mom has it. I actually want to see if she has it because I have nothing really show for Christmas in my apartment. And this year I want to celebrate a little bit.
Me neither.
And I'm trying to get my cat a stocking.
Yeah.
They have these nice little stockings at PetSmart full of toys.
Yes, Serena.
If you want to get her a present, it's only $6, 24 toys.
Okay. Oh, I'll get one. I'll go get you, my hubby, a gift very soon. Don't worry. You didn't tell me what you wanted besides that.
What do I want for Christmas?
Yeah.
It's a very interesting question. If you want, you can get me a nice sweater or something. So I don't always have to wear the same stuff on the show.
Okay, I've got an idea. I got a couple of ideas that I can do. I can pull some strings.
I'm pretty colorful, just nothing too colorful if you want to get me something.
Alright, well, Christmas is about, giving and not receiving, so I'm remembering all the nice things you've done for me. Gave me an LG when I needed a phone. I do owe him a couple of favors, so.
Yeah, going grocery shopping with her,
helping me. Actually, the other night when you went grocery shopping with me, the bus left. I was running down the stairs with the groceries on my arms. 6 bags? Yes!
No, I feel like an asshole. I should have just taken you home. I didn't have the bus fare to do it.
It's not your fault. I'm not blaming you. I'm just telling you what happened, okay? And the bus took off. Another guy was running beside me, and I'm like, I was like shaking my fist at the bus, and then I had to walk in the snow carrying those bags from the station. I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to feel bad. But I'm just telling you that's what ended up happening. Stupid bus drivers, right? They don't care. They never want to wait for people who are carrying heavy things. So. Yeah,
I do. I'll take Actually, no. I'm not gonna say this. I'll say something related to America, but I won't say it yet. Because I might get some hatred. It's regarding what I told you earlier.
I know, but this is Christmas stories, though. I got more things I want to share. Okay, so when I was either 3 or 4, I would have been 4 when this happened. I would have been I'm not going to give away my age. I'm not going to say what year it is. I'm already giving away my age. I'm not going to give away my age, but it was when I was 4. So in the 90s, that's all you need to know. And I got this big doll house from my mom. I think it was like this huge Fisher-Price doll house. One of my favorites. I mean, I would have kept that for my kids. If I had my way, I would have kept that. I don't care if I had to pay storage for that thing. I would have kept that. As in, sentimental thing from childhood. Because I love that dollhouse. I think I had that dollhouse until I was 8 or 9.
Yeah, dude, I still have my Cookie Monster.
Lucky.
I've had since I was a kid. He's in my closet.
Lucky.
And my sister has my baby blanket. She has that thing on hostage.
Oh, yeah?
She got me this nice holiday-themed Eeyore. Maybe I'll bring it in the next episode. It's a Christmas Eeyore, limited edition.
Yeah.
And I don't know, everyone loves this Eeyore. Even my cat, she would sleep with the Eeyore.
That's funny. I still have my penguin that I got, I think, when I was 5. I think that was a birthday gift. It was a penguin T-Y, stuffed animal brand. I love those, and it's really worn out. I've had that penguin since the 90s. I'm never giving away that penguin. And then I remember I got I had a little, it looked like a polar bear, a stuffed teddy bear that looked like a polar bear. Really small, that I used to sleep with when I was 3. And I think I got that for Christmas before my parents split. That's why it's really sentimental for me. I don't have it anymore. I don't think I have it anymore, though. It really sucks. But so the dollhouse was a big thing for Christmas as a kid. What else did I get? Well, I had so many things I forgot. I used to get books a lot. I was a big fan of the Olsen twins. I got books from the Olsen twins. I got their movies for birthday and Christmas. I got their clothes. I had their Mary-Kate and Ashley fashion brand for kids. And I used to love that, so I used to get that. Is there anything else that sticks out of my brain? Every Christmas that went by, I should have more memories. I used to get, Christmas presents from my friends were basically during my birthday. I'd be like, you can just get me something for my birthday. It's from when I was a kid. I had, a Christmas/birthday party. If you're busy for Christmas, well, you can celebrate Christmas at my birthday. I used to say that as a kid because half my friends couldn't show up to my parties and everything. Oh, I remember. One of my friends got me this big tin of popcorn. It was like a Christmas-themed popcorn tin. I had cheese-flavored popcorn, caramel-flavored popcorn, and butter popcorn. All in one big tin. With this huge metal aluminum tin when I was 8. I remember that from when I was 8. Oh, I remember one thing that my dad got me. I know it might sound a little weird that maybe I was a little bit old to do this. I was 8. Maybe 8 or 9, I can't remember, but I wanted one of those Annabelle dolls. You remember the dolls?
You mean a Baby Alive?
Yeah, with the motor mouth.
Baby Alive.
And you could feed it with milk and you could change its diapers. I got that when I was 8. I think maybe it sounds a little bit old to be wanting that at 8. I don't know if 8 years old is old to be wanting that or not.
No, really.
No, I wasn't like 10 or 11.
I thought about getting my sister one of those ponies that you can feed and ride and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. My mom would probably kill me if I did that.
Why? Why?
That's pretty big.
Oh.
Yeah. My sister is very
Oh.
How do I say? She's very secure when it comes to her stuff.
Oh.
Because she doesn't like people touching her stuff. It's like my brother. My youngest brother's the same thing.
Oh.
You get him toys, but I don't know. Maybe he probably got this from me. He loves collecting his toys. He'll touch it once or twice, clean it off, put on his shelf. You touch his toys, he will hit you.
Wow, that's funny. So he doesn't share it with siblings. No siblings share.
He doesn't like people touching his stuff.
No, I don't blame him.
I don't blame him because he lives in a house of 3 boys and a girl.
Oh.
And my sister's the youngest. He's the second youngest, and the 2 boys after him, right?
That makes sense.
So it's by naturalization that the 2 youngest will always get bullied first.
Yeah. Well, I'm an only child, so of course I never share my stuff with anybody. Unless I had friends over. I think I was like maybe 10, when 9 or 10. I had the Olsen twin Barbie dolls. And they had the Mary-Kate and Ashley Barbie dolls or whatever, made by Mattel. And they had the Friendship Connection game. Anything Mary-Kate or Ashley that you got me as a kid, I fell in love with. And then they retired when they were 18. And I was very disgruntled by that when I was a kid. I was so mad about that. But anyway, any other gifts that come to your mind that are...
Not really gifts, are pretty, maybe random stories.
Okay, any other stories you want to share?
So one of my high schools, I think this was my 2nd or 3rd high school. We had a really bad snowfall in Scarborough a couple years ago, probably 2012 or 2011. I'm probably grade 10. I think this one I still had one, phones have the keyboard when you slide up.
Okay.
So I still had one of those, and we never liked walking on the main roads, especially because there were so many schools around, so we used to jump fences.
Yeah.
And we jumped so many fences, and my phone fell out of my pocket one day. And I'm like, I went the whole weekend, I didn't hear my phone go off, I didn't even see my phone, I'm like, okay, whatever. I didn't care about my phone at the time. I was still young, right? I wasn't that popular at this school, so I didn't really need the phone all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where the hell's this phone? And I told the guys, I'm like, I think I lost my phone when we were jumping fences. I don't know what force on earth made it that I went back to the same spot where I jumped the fence and the phone was buried right there.
Wow.
Still alive with juice.
Wow.
Had like 50 messages, and it still worked perfectly fine. I'm like,
wow.
How is this possible?
That's funny.
That was like some divine intervention.
Oh, speaking of which, I got 2 other Christmas gifts that come to mind.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, when I was 12. Yeah, when I was 12, one of my mom's friends, it was an old family friend, came to our house and surprised me with this huge handcrafted gingerbread house. She made this gingerbread house all by herself. I think she wanted to set up a time to teach me how to make one. But I think I had school or my friends and stuff kind of got in the way. But she literally came to the house with a gingerbread house. It took us 2 or 3 months to finish eating it. It was like so delicate. I just remember her walking up the stairs of our porch, carrying it very carefully so it wouldn't break or anything. Now, what was the other gift that I got? It's going to have to come back to my brain. You can talk while
I guess I should bring this to mention that I've never actually made a gingerbread house.
Neither have I. Someone just gave it to me when I was a kid.
Or gingerbread man. Yeah. I've done Christmas cookies for as long as I can remember. I don't think I've ever made a Christmas, like a gingerbread house.
We need to do that sometime during one of our cooking classes.
Onset dementia for all I know, because maybe I do. I never remember anything past the age of 10.
I think you told me that.
Yeah, so I'm like, same with Christmas presents. I haven't really got ones I can remember. A lot of times just been clothes or at one time I think I got Transformers.
Oh, I remember now. When I was 13, my mom got me my very first cell phone. Almost 14. Yeah, that was when I got my very first cell phone. And it was the world's, at the time, apparently, it was the world's smallest cell phone.
Which phone?
In 2007. I don't have it anymore.
But do you remember what it was?
Yeah, crap, man. This is going to be hard to remember. I know I got it from Rogers. I don't remember.
Samsung, one of those
It wasn't a
flip
Samsung.
phones.
It was a tiny little flip phone. It was silver on the outside.
Oh, I know. That's
It was a camera.
Yeah, I had that phone. It's small, kind of silver and white,
yeah,
right?
and it flipped.
And it flipped. Yeah, I had that.
What was it called? What was the brand?
It was a Samsung.
Was it Samsung?
Yeah, it's a Samsung.
Are you sure?
Samsung.
Really? It's hard to remember.
Yeah, it was a Samsung. I remember. It was a flip phone.
But it came with like a pink. You could change the front flip.
Yes,
You could change the color, pink and silver.
Yes.
Really? Was
I
that
have the silver.
Samsung? You don't still have it. If I could get my hands on that again on Amazon, I would buy one of those.
Actually, I might still have it. I have a box of phones at home.
Oh,
all my old phones and stuff.
Lucky you that you kept it. I don't know what happened.
Because I'm a nerd. I like to take take things apart and put them together. Like, you know, maybe make a super phone one day or something.
Well, I want to get that. I know at the time my mom paid $100 for it. I think it was $100.
But I got my first phone when I was 9.
Wow, younger than me.
It was one of those Sony Ericsson phones, but the thin one didn't flip. It was like that big, really thin, really small.
Oh wow!
I think that was my first one. And then after that, I got a normal flip phone, and then my dad got me the one we were just talking about.
Oh, I want that, man! Like it was worth $100 back then.
I have to say, a trend that I stopped like this year because actually maybe not because this phone I might have to get a new one. But normally every year since I was in high school, I get a new phone around Christmas time.
Huh?
It's like a trend, like every year.
Yeah, and now you buy your own phones, of course.
Yeah, this iPhone here, I probably have to get a different one. I'll see because unlocking phones are very annoying.
Oh yes, of course.
But,
yeah.
I do have a pretty interesting story. So I think it was 2014. At Christmas, I lit my stove on fire.
What?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, and this is the year I moved into my apartment, and it was this year. I think this year it was like 2014. I lit the stove on fire by accident. I wasn't paying attention.
It's terrible. Oh,
I'm a person who has a bad habit of putting his stuff on burners.
Well,
and then turning the burner on and forgetting that the burner's on. But I'm not talking about pots.
Oh, okay.
Right? I had one iPhone 5. I kept leaving it on the same burner.
What? Why would you do that?
And I kept forgetting, and I saw the burning plastic, like, oh, whatever. I pulled it off, and the whole thing started, like, whoosh. But it survived. I gave it to my friend Nazar, the guy, who loses thousands of dollars every year.
Doesn't care.
Alright. Actually, his Christmas present to himself this year, he did like braces for $3,000. He found a place, I'll give him braces for $3,000. I'm like, where? I need braces.
I need braces.
But $3,000, or we get $10,000
Invisalign. I need to get Invisalign. Invisible braces.
That's what I'm getting for $27.15.
Wow. Oh,
like,
wow.
How? What kind of shady, like, Russian place are you going to that's going to do this for $2,000?
Wow.
And it has to be the only solution. They're going to put you in some back shack on King Street, punch you in the nuts, strap you back, and just put it on, and then take your money.
And use, like, maybe a garden shed tools in your mouth or something.
Yeah, like
something terrible.
Castaway stuff. When he takes his tooth out, he uses the skate blade and just knocks it in the tooth.
Oh my gosh, that's awful. Oh, that reminds me of that movie Castaway with Tom Hanks.
I just said that.
Oh, I didn't hear Castaway.
I said Castaway.
I didn't hear you say that. I was just about to say that myself. Great minds think alike. I didn't hear you with the music. Anyway, yes, go ahead. Yes.
Any Christmas movies that you like?
Oh, I was going to name a bunch. Okay, I wanted to name something from Christmas of 2013. Actually, that's 2013 quickly before I talk about movies. So it was an ice storm that December. Remember the ice storm? The winter of 2014 started in December 2013.
Yeah,
terrible ice
no
storm.
Power and stuff, right?
Yeah, it was awful. I had to travel from Sheridan College in Oakville all the way to Belleville.
Poor bastard.
I'm a bastard. I'm a girl, you sicko.
Okay, continue.
Anyway, so I took the GO train, right, from Oakville to Oshawa to save money. And then I took the Via Rail train from Oshawa to Belleville. I waited 2 hours in the snow for the Via Rail to come. I had to wait 2 hours. I think there was either something wrong with the GO train tracks and I had to stop at Union briefly and take the next GO train, or there was something wrong with Union, Via Rail, is what I meant. And I think I had to rebook my Via Rail for a later time. I can't quite remember. But the funny thing that happened was my mom and I were coming back. I think it was Boxing Day. Maybe it was Christmas Day. I can't remember. And there was ice all over so badly that my mom gets the groceries out of the trunk of her car and slides the toilet paper over to me, the rolls of toilet paper for me to balance on. She grabs the toilet paper, like, the plastic is like a rectangle, and starts grabbing on it like it's a cane. And starts going out of the car, steps on the toilet paper like it's a stepping stool or whatever, and starts like bending over because she has scoliosis, my mom, so she's like bending over, and then she slid it over, and I was bursting into tears. I was laughing. I was laughing so hard that I was crying. Have you ever found something so hilarious that you were crying? That's how funny it was. I was laughing so much.
Sometimes.
I rarely get them, but I was laughing to the point of tears. And I was like, just go, Emily, go. We have to get inside. Don't you want to get out of this cold? I'm like, yeah, Mama, you're hilarious. You crack me up so much that I'm crying right now. It was really fun. If you had seen it, you'd be laughing. It should be on comedy TV. Anyway, back to movies. My favorite movies. You know Shirley Temple, that movie called Heidi?
No.
You should look it up. Okay, well, that's a classic. The reason why you don't know about it, dear, is because it's from the 1940s.
And I listen to music from the 1940s.
I know,
What's your
yet
point?
you don't watch Shirley Temple. She's a classic American.
Shirley Temple.
You don't even know who Shirley Temple is.
Up until Halloween, I never watched Hocus Pocus.
Well, I don't care about Hocus Pocus. I'm talking about Shirley Temple, dear.
Bite me.
Well, then you lick me then. Continuing on.
Trust me, I'd rather not have my tongue.
I know.
Continue with the movies.
I'd rather not have my teeth gnarled off. Anyway, so Heidi was one of them. I like the Beauty and the Beast Christmas edition as a kid.
Okay, I have that on DVD.
Good.
I'm not DVD.
Good.
VHS sealed at home.
I love the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
classic.
a
Wait, which
classic.
one though? Jim Carrey or an actual cartoon?
The real one, not the cartoon. I used to watch the cartoon as a
Okay,
kid.
so Jim Carrey.
But I watched the Jim Carrey one when I got older and stuff. I still watch that on Netflix. I think it's still on Netflix as far as I know. And then there was that one, Daddy's Home 2 with Mark Wahlberg. Just came out this year with Mark
that's on my
Wahlberg.
list. I actually want to see that.
And Will Ferrell. That was awesome. That was fantastic. That was really funny. It was good.
Will Ferrell and Elf.
Yeah.
That's all the one.
I haven't seen Elf actually. I
You haven't seen Elf?
No, I don't think so.
Actually, it's pretty funny.
Huh. Okay, and I love Narnia too. I got Narnia for Christmas one time. I got a big
Which
Narnia
one,
poster. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Oh, yeah, I have all of them at home. They're finally making the silver chair.
Are
My
they?
home, I think it's supposed to come out next year. They finally started making it.
Well, if I
So
want to
many
watch
years.
them, if you can burn a copy of me or something, or you
Or I
know.
can just, like how we watch it together.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I
I
love
can
that.
burn her a copy. It's illegal to
You
copy.
burned me a copy of Victoria's Secret Fashion Show, you
Okay, well,
weirdo.
That's different.
Don't worry,
You
don't
don't
worry.
burn classic movies.
Okay, I didn't mean burn. You know what I mean.
Yes,
I'm
I-
tired. You know what? It's been a long day. I've been up since 8 o'clock this morning doing work at home training. I've been up very early. It's been a long day. Okay. Oh, and another thing my family used to joke about, my dad used to joke, if you're naughty, Santa's going to put charcoal on the bottom of your Santa stocking. You're going to get charcoal. And you're going to get chocolate eggs that are just going to be stale from Easter, and that's what he's going to do to punish you if you're not a good little girl. That's our family tradition. And we had eggnog, which I grew accustomed to. I didn't like it at first.
Actually, I've not had eggnog in a year.
Yeah, really? I grew accustomed to it. I want to buy fruitcake. I love fruitcake, family tradition, chocolate, fruitcake, minced tarts. Being half British, you know where minced tarts originate from, dear?
Actually, I used to, I know.
Do you? Well, they originate from the UK, dear. That's
well, I know
why
that. It's not
they're a
exactly
tradition.
where.
Oh, fair enough. Well, that's why it's such a big family tradition in my family. But I plan on going to Montreal this Christmas to spend it with my lovely aunt. She's watching this.
Well, good. If you go to Montreal, make sure you make a stop at that place that owes me money,
Oh, you just give me the address and I'll do it. You just give me a baseball bat and I've got no problem doing that. But yeah, my Aunt Virginia and my Uncle Louie, if you're watching this, I'm going to be visiting you guys in Montreal for Christmas. So can't wait to see you guys because I've not spent Christmas with them since 2012. It's been a long time. We went to Collingwood for Christmas. That's one thing I didn't bring up. The ski resort, we went to like a time-sharing thing in Collingwood, and the place was really nice. They had an indoor swimming pool, they had a sauna, and we went there in 2012. That was a really good Christmas because I got to spend it away from town, a boring town, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We left, I think, the day before Christmas Eve. We left on the 23rd, I believe, and I think we came back the day after Boxing Day.
Yeah. Next
great.
Christmas, actually, I'm planning to go to either Prague or Switzerland.
Oh,
For the
are
holidays.
you?
And when I hit 11,000 followers on Instagram, for everyone who's watching, I'm doing a contest. So where it's going to be like you guys, 1 or 2 people I'm going to bring with me.
Oh, lovely.
I'll be nice enough to maybe
Oh.
either do their airfare or something.
Oh.
Or so I'm
You
going to do a
always bring your
contest.
wife with you, you know. Looks like I bring you to England with my British passport, dear. We're both in Europe.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you want to do both of them?
Yes, why not? The
Well,
more the merrier.
I'll think about that, but I still want to do that
Okay.
contest,
Okay, lovely, dear.
This year, probably just going to sleep.
Oh, just
For
gonna
Christmas,
sleep
I
all
don't
day.
have nothing to do.
You don't have anything to do,
I
you
don't
mean?
really care. I haven't slept.
All
in 2
right.
days. Leave
Me
alone.
too. I'm tired as well. You corrected me about Castaway, and I'm tired too, dear. Oh, one more thing that I was going to mention. Oh, how old were you when you guys found out that Santa Claus is not real? That's what I want to know. I remember I was
Actually,
8.
I never did. I just assumed on my own.
Oh,
I don't
really?
really care.
You found out when like, you assumed when? How old were you when you assumed, when you found out on your own?
I think it was when I was 8 or 9, because my mom would get these boxes
Huh, okay.
delivered to her, and it'd say like from Santa, but if
Okay.
you open, there's a bunch of stuff like I don't know what program she was doing, like through Toronto Star, I think it was, and they give
Okay.
like boxes, like a bunch of stuff inside boxes, wrap them up, and
Oh.
gifts to like families.
Okay.
I guess
Okay.
it's like if you're low income or something.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I kind of figured it out.
Interesting. I think I was around the same age as you. I think I was about 9. I think 8 or 9. I can't quite remember. And my dad just commented, you know, Emily, that's not real, right? That's some old guy dressed up in a suit trying to make a living so that he doesn't have to be on welfare. That's how my dad told me. Isn't that a nice way to tell a child that St. Nicholas, a.k.a. Santa Claus, is actually not real? They have St. Nick in England, of course. St. Nicholas is British.
Me, I'm more of, I guess, because, you know, I write fantasy books and stuff.
You also write dark humor, which I've read. Your dark humor.
My dark humor.
Yes, your dark stories that I've read. You showed me on your phone.
Oh, those stories. Okay,
Yes.
that's like more of, you know, erotic romance.
Yeah, I was gonna
But I
say.
wasn't referring
Yes.
to
Okay.
Yeah, me, because I write in different, like, tenses and stuff. Part of me, you know, I keep that in my head around this time of year when I write different stories.
Oh, okay.
Like, all those random mad fairy tale creatures.
Oh, yeah.
People.
Oh, it reminds me, when I was a kid, I got that game. It was called Candy Lane? I think it was called
Candyland, you mean?
Candyland. Thank you. I'm tired. That's
it's
right.
pink, with the pink board. and stuff.
Yeah, and then I had that game, and that's another thing that I had as a kid called Esso. Remember the Esso bits and pieces where you can make like a house? And these like Esso dolls, and I had this Polly Pocket limousine thing.
I remember the Polly Pocket.
The pink convertible.
Yeah, I remember.
The pink convertible where she had like this sauna thing at the back, a pool at the back of the limo, and I had battery operated. They'd play music, you press the steering wheel down, and would play music, and I used to love that. I had that up until I was like 12, maybe.
Actually, speaking of board games, I have a lot of board games in my closet.
We gotta get Candyland. I want to get that
have it
again.
at home.
Oh, well then
It's in the box.
I'll buy it off of you.
I have the
buy it.
Candyland normal, and then I have the Candyland chocolate version.
Oh, I never heard
Where
the chocolate version.
Well, I mean, that's literally chocolate. You eat it.
What? Really?
You play the game, but you can
Really?
eat the pieces as you go.
Well, then it's pointless. You have to buy more pieces then. That's
No, you eat the board too.
That's great. So it's a one-time thing.
Yes.
It's a one-time game thing. That's funny.
Yeah, but pretty much you're paying like $20 to eat like just a bunch of chocolate, but you're playing Monopoly or Candyland at the same time.
Let's hope that it doesn't melt while you're playing it. Wouldn't the chocolate could melt easily?
No.
Chocolate can melt.
Yeah, no, but this is the way they made it.
Oh, it's solid. Wow, that's interesting. Would you like to try on this hat, dear? I think the audience would like to see it on you.
I'm okay.
Oh, well, maybe I'll have to put it on.
No, I'm good. I don't like
fine.
hats.
All right, fine. I'm taking it off because I actually find it too hot to wear this in here. But I have a sweater here, which we're going to try and figure out the mechanism. You see this on camera? It's got these wires, ladies and gentlemen.
See it.
And he's going to try and get it working so that my sweater will light up, which I didn't even notice at the store. If it works, I mean, I spent money on this. Why else attach something? That's just weird.
Maybe.
If you can figure it out. If you guys ever bought a sweater from Forever 21, and you guys have a sweater similar to this with a mechanism thing built into it, something tells me that it's going to make a noise or something.
No, yeah.
Too many people used it.
There you go.
Oh! It lights up, guys!
I'll
Isn't
put it
that
back in the
amazing?
hole after, but there it lights.
But look at this! We have to take a picture of this. Hey guys, so this is the sweater that I got on sale from Forever 21. This is my first sweater that has lit up, ever. This is the first sweater I've ever owned that lights up like this. And one other thing I wanted to say is another thing that reminds me, I used to get this card for Christmas. When I opened it up, it would sing, "Deck the halls with boughs of holly." And whenever I opened it up, that was one memorable Christmas card. Have you guys ever gotten those Christmas cards where it lights up? Or where you have Christmas carols whenever you open the card? Or you have those funny cards like on Valentine's Day?
It's a good thing I picked this one.
I know! I didn't even know that it lit up. I'm glad I listened to you. They had other sweaters which were really nice at Forever 21 called If You're Single, Ready to Jingle. Didn't really want to get that. And then there was a red one that you thought was too short.
Yeah. So just put that back in the hole.
Of course.
And you can turn it off. So you can switch.
Yeah. What do you do if the battery wears out? They'll keep it on for the show.
No, you just screw it. There's a screw there.
Oh,
and you replace the batteries.
Those mini chip
Look,
batteries. Isn't this beautiful, Dad? Didn't he help me get a wonderful bargain?
Exactly.
I only had to pay
Even a producer likes it.
$22.50 for this. It would have been $44 normal price.
Yeah, see, I'm good like that, you know? Discounted prices, you know?
Yeah, $23.
But this year, probably do some videos too for around the Christmas holiday time. I'm doing a few parties.
On YouTube?
We'll probably do some, but
we will. We're gonna have to, Dad.
Next week, there's a bunch of Christmas parties.
Oh yeah, the 20th.
We're going to, yeah.
The Thursday Film Networking event is one.
Wednesday.
Wednesday,
And then I have
sorry.
like 2 other ones. I think I have one on Tuesday,
You
one
didn't
on
tell me
Thursday.
that. What time in the evening? What time?
I'll let you know to double check.
Okay, well, I have to get up early the next day. I hope it's on a Friday or a Saturday night.
Probably.
I really hope so. Okay, good. Or Sunday. Okay, Friday or Saturday, preferably. All right, dear. Is there anything else that you'd love to share, dear? Any other memories that you have?
Oh, for holiday time, not really. I mean, I'm trying to think. Oh, I saw these guys.
Oh, New
Carlos.
Jersey? From New Jersey. Oh, somebody in New Jersey's watching us. Hello, dear.
DJ,
I've never been to
Lana,
Jersey.
and-
Is that related to Jersey Shore? Jersey Shore's supposed to be filmed in New Jersey? I always wondered about that show, Jersey Shore. New Jersey.
I don't know. I think so.
Really?
I think
Jersey Shore doesn't only make sense to be in New Jersey. I can't think of why else they called that. If you guys watch Jersey Shore, believe it or not, I've never actually seen the TV
Actually,
show before.
I did do something good this holiday season.
What's that?
I became a sick kids advocate.
Oh, yes.
Sick Kids
Tell me
Hospital
that.
advocate.
Yes, yes.
Sorry if I'm sorry. They're very happy with my generous contributions that I said I would do.
Oh, wonderful, dear.
And plus, the girls recognized my voice. They said, "Oh, I know you from the radio." I'm like,
Oh, wonderful.
"Okay, I'll sign up because you recognize my voice and stuff too."
I'm jealous. Give me some of that recognition. By the way, I wanted to say to the audience, I apologize for not being here last Thursday. My husband never told the audience why I could not attend last Thursday's radio show. It was due to a prior engagement, a job engagement that I thought I wanted to pursue, but it turns out I'm not pursuing. So I will be here
She
every
doesn't
Thursday.
like to travel in the
From
world.
now on, yes. It's not just that. It's the fact that it is just mostly commission, and that is not my thing. Continuing on. Oh, I got a big Monopoly game. You must have Monopoly for Christmas. I love Monopoly. For Christmas, I got that. I still think I have it at my dad's place.
I don't think I've ever gotten Monopoly for
Really?
Christmas. But
I
I
loved
played
it.
Monopoly. I'm undefeated, you know.
Oh, well, I've been pretty good at Monopoly in the past. I haven't done it in a while, but I really love
Well,
that
I mean,
game.
if I do end up getting paid, then I
You
actually
will.
want to invest in either for my Christmas present to myself this year.
Yeah.
You know those big like 4,000 piece 3D puzzles?
Yeah,
I want
those
to get one of
ones.
those. They have them at the Eden Center.
Oh, that's
They're
crazy.
like $50.
That's expensive.
Right, I
though.
want to get a nice one, or
Wow.
just a nice puzzle or something in general, so I can frame it up and make my walls look a bit nicer.
Nice.
Right? I love doing puzzles. I actually have a nice Pokemon one, but my cat, she decided she liked the box too much, and I think I'm missing 3 pieces out of 500.
Oh,
so even if I
dear.
do make it, it's gonna be awkward. So like, I'm not.
Oh, speaking of wonderful kitties and wonderful pussies, my wonderful kitty cat, which is at my mom's place. Pussy
I
cat,
don't
what's
know.
wrong with you? Are you
Wait,
dirty-minded or what?
No,
His
context.
mind is in the gutter.
Context.
Your gutter.
Anyway, continue.
Your filthy, rotten gutter.
Okay, continue.
Anyway, continuing on. So my kitty cat loved to play with Christmas balls with her paw. The Christmas ball would be at the bottom branch of the Christmas tree. She always swat at it, and every time we'd have to replace our Christmas balls every single season because they'd break. And she'd play with it like it was a mouse. So what we ended up doing is we put a little Christmas gift for her at the bottom of the tree, and we'd give it to her, and she would actually tear it apart with her claws. She would open up the present and get rid of the paper with her claws, and it would be a mouse. It would be a mouse in the present, so she'd stop playing with the Christmas balls. Isn't that funny?
A real mouse?
No, a fake
Oh,
one,
I was gonna
obviously. You ding dong. Goodness.
Hey, no, I'm just saying because I've had a few moments where my cat brings
Yeah.
me like dead mice,
Oh,
and I found out
okay.
actually it's the mice coming in through my door, my main door. I'm like, how is that
Yeah.
even possible? The door is like this small, the hole, and the
Yeah.
mouse is like that big. Right? Yeah, slides under, and I'm like, okay. And I asked the landlord, he's like, oh yeah, these are the mouses that they eat the poison and they just run
The
away.
mice, not the mouses,
Right?
the mice. Proper
Well, no, no,
English.
one.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Always one.
Fair enough. Okay,
Okay.
never mind. Speaking of that, my one cat, when she was outside, and I know this isn't Christmas related, but she brought back a dead bird. She was hunting outside, she heard a bird tweet, tweet, tweet outside, and she caught it, brought it in her paws, and gave it to my mom like it was a gift. Like it was a gift. Minnie, her name was. She's a black feline cat. And she was the one that played with the Christmas balls. She was notorious for doing that. And my mom's like, bad kitty, bad pussy. My mom used to say, you brought back the bird in your mouth, you made a big mess. And now you're going to have to clean that up. She would talk to the cat like it was a human. And then my grandma, this is another thing about my grandma, and God bless her soul, she's in a better place, but every winter time, even around Christmas, she would leave the door open a crack, bring in all the cold wind, the cold weather, come into the house while she's waiting for the cat to go outside. The cat couldn't make up its mind on whether or not it wanted to go outside. You know those ragdoll cats? Ragdoll. They're like a ragdoll. It's like a Persian mix of Persian and ragdoll.
Yeah,
Like white cat with blue eyes.
Okay.
And brownish, grayish patches, long haired, really, really long hair, and a big fluffy tail. And she wouldn't just, you know, kick the cat out with your foot, not roughly, but you know what I mean, really lightly tap the cat's rear end to go outside. She said, okay, Claire, are you going in or are you staying out? Going out or staying in? And she couldn't make up her mind, and she'd chase the cat with a spray bottle to punish her. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
And the cat would have a big fluffy tail, and she'd end up doing smelly, you-know-what, all over my grandma's house to get back at my grandma. That's what she would do.
Oh, my cat used to do that too all the time.
Really get back at you?
Oh, no, she just, I guess she didn't like she's a spoiled brat.
Yo,
she likes her litter box changed every week.
Oh my goodness.
Right? So, yeah. I thought of a way to fix it. That way she doesn't spray in my room.
Yeah.
Just put her food in my room.
Huh.
Taste salt.
Oh, so she doesn't do it anymore.
Because they don't like smelling their own urine where they sleep, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, so holiday stuff.
Yes. Well, I just know that my family had a tradition of putting the stockings near the wood stove. We didn't have a fireplace growing up. We just had a wood stove. We'd hang it on the lamp, which was near the wood stove, and it would have, I think I had my name on it. I think there was some event at a mall where I got to put my name in glitter as a crafts thing. It was part of Mastermind Crafts and Toys at the Pickering Town, so you know Mastermind, right? Yeah. And I put my name in glitter on there, so every Christmas I get my small gifts and stocking stuffers. So that's a tradition, I think, for anybody, you know, and your big gifts under the tree. Or do most people just give their small gifts and everything under the tree? How would it work with your family?
I guess it just depends, right? We always get like stuff in our stockings, and we try to get like maybe a few big gifts or small gifts under the tree.
Okay.
Yeah, it really did depend.
Interesting. All right. Well,
but you know,
yes.
I never actually find I have trouble finding key change and coffee mugs and stuff like that with my name on it.
Interesting.
Like, how is Raymond such an uncommon name?
Well, apparently, maybe Rayford's more common than Raymond. Maybe Rayford.
What the hell is Rayford?
Rayford. There's people named Rayford all the time. Genius, all the time.
Okay,
yeah.
Did someone spike your booster juice?
Oh, apparently somebody that got a free booster juice on my birthday, by the way, and the subway was horrible that day because of rush hour. I think he had to wait 35, 40 minutes.
Oh, I love what the TTC does.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't my fault.
That Bloor Station with that little holiday thing they have, the holiday glass with the train tracks.
Raphael,
yes. Raphael, you know.
Yes, exactly. Speaking of which, speaking of good things, there's Operation Christmas Child. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's where you give gifts in shoe boxes to kids all around third world countries. So you can put like all sorts of, you know, dollar store gifts, or if you want to be generous, something from Walmart, you put socks, toothpaste, deodorant for kids that are from third world countries, and you all put it in a shoe box, and you wrap up the shoe box, and it's like a gift, and it's called Operation Christmas Child.
Huh.
Yeah, it's interesting. You should look it up. It's really cool. Yeah, it's their own charity, and I should consider doing that next year. I really want to do that kind of thing next year. So
maybe, you never know.
Yeah, if I had the time this year, if it was earlier, I would have thought about it. I actually didn't think about it until just this week. But
yeah, too late to do something.
I know, but another time for sure.
No.
Yep. Well, my question is to the audience. How many of you, if you really needed the money for Christmas or for your kids, would dress up as either Mrs. Claus or Santa Claus for money? Would you do that?
No.
Okay. Anybody would do that?
Box Raymond cat?
Oh, put a cat in a box and stuff him in a box too? That'd be cool if we could fit him in a box. Maybe we could fit him in a big suitcase.
Hey, you never know.
Maybe we could ship you off to where you want to go, Switzerland or whatever. Hide you in a plane in a suitcase.
That'd be weird.
I know, it'd be weird. But if you want to go on for free, I'm joking. Never do that.
Yeah, if I really want to go on a plane for free, I can probably, fake an illness or something, but I'm going to hell for that, so I wouldn't do that.
What? Fake an illness? How would you get on a plane for free? How would you do that?
You Make-A-Wish Foundation, stuff like that.
Oh,
they have those for adults.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
There's a lot of really weird things you find.
Oh, Make-A-Wish, I've heard of that.
I wouldn't do that.
No, that's being dishonest.
What I did today, though,
Yes.
I started making something for, I'm a holiday-themed t-shirt where it says Canada A on the top, across your chest.
Yeah.
And in the middle, it's a snow background with a snowboarding banana and black sunglasses.
Well then, that's interesting.
So I think that might be pretty cool. People
like
that might buy that.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get a proper picture of a banana, like
Interesting.
a cartoon animated banana
Interesting.
snowboarding. Hard just to put that together. I spent 3 hours today.
Wow, show it to me.
Right?
Show the audience another day. Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, I am getting my calendar, my modeling calendar ready for 2019. Not next year, obviously, because next year is only a couple weeks away. But the year afterwards, I will be organizing my calendar this week, and I will have a sample within the next couple of weeks to show you guys on camera.
What are you going to do for 2019? You're going to do like a 2018, all your top pictures in a 1 year thing, so 2019, like January to...
December, yeah. Why, you think it'd be an 18-month calendar? Like, what do you think it should be, audience?
12
months
or
or 18 months?
It's 12 months, but
Yeah.
I'm saying. You're gonna, I guess, but then if you're going to do that, then you have to take your pictures, especially when it comes to the end of next year in advance, so you have everything ready for it, so you can sell for next December.
Yeah, of course.
So you have to do all your advanced pictures by like the summer.
Yeah, of course. I got a whole bunch. I've gotten lots of photo shoots recently. What do you think? Lingerie, bikini, mix of everything. Not just lingerie and bikini. It should be everything.
You can mix it.
For
you
sure.
You never know. You can mix it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For Christmas, I was thinking I should dress up in like a Mean Girls outfit for
I
Christmas.
still haven't seen Mean Girls.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this guy. You go, Glenn Coco. You fail, Glenn Coco. You fail, Glenn Coco. I'm going to make you watch that.
I don't even know what the hell you're saying.
It's a quote from the movie. Look it up on YouTube, genius. Look it up if you want to know about it so badly.
I don't.
Well, I'm going to show it to you whether you like it or not.
So she's going to force me to watch
Yeah,
Mean
chick
Girls.
flick, chick flick.
I
Rachel
don't care about
McAdams.
watching chick flick.
Well, I don't care, man. Mean Girls is a big tip-top movie, and it is a must-watch, and you have to watch it. Even men find it funny. It's hilarious, okay? They say, don't have sex standing up, don't have sex, just don't do it, okay? Because you will get pregnant and get STDs and die. That's what they say. It's hilarious! You have to watch it!
So random. But
Let me tell you something about Janice Ian. We were best friends in middle school. I know, right? I don't even... Whatever. So then in 8th grade, I started going out with my first boyfriend, Kyle, who was totally gorgeous. But then he moved to Indiana. And Janice was, like, weirdly jealous of him. Like, if I were to blow her off to hang out with Kyle, she'd be like, why didn't you call me back? And I'd be like, why are you so obsessed with me? So then for my pool party, and my birthday was an all-girls pool party, I was like, Janice, I can't invite you because I think you're a lesbian. I mean, right, there were girls there in their bathing suits. I mean, right, she was a lesbian, right? So then her mom called my mom and started yelling at her. It was so retarded. And then when she came back in the fall for high school, all her hair was cut off and she was totally weird. And now, I guess she's on crack. What do you think? When you see it, you'll see what I'm talking about. What do you think? Does it sound funny? For what I'm saying?
I think the monologue pretty good. But...
Thank you. Well, you will see Rachel McAdams, the Canadian actress from London, Ontario, do that monologue in the movie. You're going to see it. I'm going to force you to watch it.
Okay.
Jingle bells, jingle bell rock. They do their jingle bell dance in their slutty Santa Claus outfits. The leather boots and the ho 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 Santa hats and everything. You got to watch this. It's funny.
Okay, I'll put that on my list.
All right, put it on your list before New Year. Before the New Year.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I like I don't know. I guess more crisp. Like the movies I like are pretty like generic. You know, Home Alone, Santa Claus.
I haven't seen Home Alone.
You never seen Home Alone?
Okay, I'll watch Home Alone when you watch Mean Girls. We'll watch the two together.
No. That's irrelevant. Who has
Okay.
you've never seen Home Alone?
I don't think so. What's it about? I might have seen it. I might not have known.
The kid gets left home. His family goes to Paris, and these two guys rob his
Never
house.
seen
And he
it.
has to, fight for his house.
I might. Sounds familiar. I might have seen it. What year did it come out? What year? A long time ago? 90s, 80s?
96.
I might have seen that.
No, I think it came out in 93, and the second one came out in 96.
I might have seen it. Sounds familiar. I know that I watched something about a girl hiding in a closet while these two guys were robbing her house. Maybe it's not the same thing.
No, that's not the same.
Oh, okay. Well, then show it to me then. I'll watch it.
I have it at home. I have a...
Well, I'll get you to watch Mean Girls. You'll get me to watch Home Alone. Deal? Big you swear on camera?
Fine.
Deal. Okay, deal. That's a deal. That's a deal. All right.
Okay. So,
favorite Christmas carols. Does anybody have their favorite Christmas carols? I love Silent Night, Holy Night. That's a carol. That is traditional. I'm not just talking about Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell. I'm talking about an actual classic traditional song.
Silent
Night. Yes. You like to sing for our audience?
No.
Well, maybe I'll sing then. Unless you have something you want to talk about.
No, we'll save the singing for another
Okay, we'll
episode.
do it closer to Christmas. Next week, I'm going to sing.
Next week we're doing... destination vacation?
Oh, yes. Yes, we are.
Getaways?
Holiday getaways and stuff during this terrible winter season.
Tips, surviving the last
Surviving
2 or 3
traveling.
days of Christmas shopping before you get trampled.
And make sure you don't get broke and budgeting for the new year and all this, because you got to budget if you want to travel. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
So there we go. All right, and if anybody would like to be a guest speaker in the new year, please feel free to contact any one of us. I know Gabriel wanted to be a guest speaker. Gabriel Garucci. I know, right? Joseph's pulling a face, Gabriel. I'm just letting you know this.
And remember, tune into my Instagram, because when I hit 11,000 followers, I'm doing a contest for a few trips next year to come with me.
Yes.
So make sure you tune in, follow, and like and comment on every photo. That's Raymond Kumar 31.
Yes, and don't forget to check out our social media and the Frequency5fm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Check those out. And and check out our YouTube. We're going to be updating our YouTube. We got to get going on that. We'll be
updating YouTube. And if you want to see any of our past episodes, if you haven't, you can go to the Frequency5fm website.
Yeah.
And you'll see TV shows, English. Go scroll down to Emily and Raymond. You see all our past episodes on there.
And Em and Ray on Facebook. I've invited a bunch of my Facebook friends to like our page. We've gotten a couple more likes.
Okay, and then on Twitter we have Emily and Raymond.
Yes.
And Instagram, same thing, Emily and Raymond. Just tune in, like, and
subscribe and share our YouTube videos. YouTube is probably the most important platform out of all those, because we want our episodes to be watched and stuff.
Yeah, but I find we don't get a lot of views, but yeah.
Yeah, all of them are important. Anyway, thanks so much for the support, and please tune in next week between 5:30 to 6:30.
Yes. See you guys.
See you guys.